can walk up now and just go there and fill out a piece of paper and vote. But you had to earn everything you did back then.
87-year-old Alice Holly is the oldest of her 8 siblings. Something that lives on in all of them is their father's fight for the right.
My dad was a voter. He worked hard and took all the tests and everything to get to vote because he said if you don't vote, you don't have a voice. When I was a little girl, about 12 years old, my father used to talk to us about history and tell us things that happened to black people and how they had to do things to take care of themselves and watch out for each other. And he also wanted to vote, and he taught us, would order us books and things from New York for us to get history. And I would have a dream that one day some of the things those people had, I would have. He went up there 5 times. Every time he went, he had to do something different. They didn't think he could write or read, but he could. So they wouldn't let him register to vote. He was determined. He had to write his name. He had to count pennies in a jar. All the stuff he had to do. He had to pay $3 poll tax. He would go up there and he would vote, and he would come back and he would be very disappointed because he didn't get passed to vote. And he would tell my mother, he would be almost in tears, and he would tell us, you see how determined I am to vote. When y'all grow up, I want to make sure all of y'all promise me that you will never miss voting, you will vote. So that inspired me to see how important the way he talked to us about voting and having something to say if we voted, and if we didn't vote, we didn't have no right to say anything because we wasn't participating in anything that was going to make life better for us. I grew up and I became an adult. We all said we will always go to vote and teach our children to vote. That was a promise, and we would say we voted in Daddy's name. And we would say, this is for you, Dad. And now that I'm an old lady, I still would do the same thing. That was what he would always ask us. Did you vote?